game. Lakers out, running early. Anthony Davis. Drew Dwight, big to big. Alley-oop.
Should have been an and one. That was a foul right there.
Oh. Big pass in the big. Love that.
Gasol Bynum.
Gasol Bynum. James, did Kareem and Michael Thompson ever pass the rock to each other like that? Just checking. That's funny, Mike.
I like you, man. You're getting more fun in here, man.
It's a funny season.
Actually,
blossoming in a contract here, aren't you?
Chuck Nevitt to Kareem. There you go.
That's pretty good.
Hey, Allie.
That's pretty good.
Knowing your role.
That's pretty good.
Knowing your role. Kyle
Allie stole
Kuzma.
the spotlight.
It's y'all's world. Kyle Kuzma scored 13 points in 23 minutes off the bench. He's with Mike in the locker room.
Hey, Kyle, we talked about this with Frank too, but we haven't really seen it this year where you guys haven't had your typical energy at some point of the game to kind of get back into it. Did you sense anything either early after that 8-0 run or as the game went on that it didn't enable that to come back?
Yeah, it was just a weird game from an energy standpoint. We kind of lacked that. 1 to 15, everybody, which is unacceptable, especially getting up for a game versus Boston. That shouldn't be an issue, but it just happens. Long season, and we just had a lot of different variables for that game. So
when you have a guy of AD's quality miss some games, that you guys had seemed like found a rhythm without that, and he comes back in, he gets the foul trouble. How do you personally and as a team get back to the rhythm that you had before he went out and start to figure that out again?
Like I said, it was just a weird game. Trying to get AD and Rondo back in the mix. Having funky rotations. Getting them back in and them playing on a minute restriction. Kind of just threw just the rhythm of the game and everything off. But we have to be better. With our energy and effort, and we just didn't have it.
It seemed like in general the team maybe because you were down, but the frustration with each other was a little higher than normal today. Did you sense that, and do you feel any do you feel like it's just one of those things that you can move past this night and just go forward?
Yeah, you can move past it. Obviously, I feel like we had a lot of tension. But you getting your face drugged in by 30, it's gonna be frustrated out there. So,
how are you personally kind of riding the wave of having big scoring nights where you're trying to contribute in other ways when the shot maybe isn't there? How are you riding that wave this year?
It's not about points. It's not about points. It's about just trying to win. Obviously, everybody's got to sacrifice, and that's just for the betterment of the team. When I have scoring opportunities, I take them and attack them, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. This is the way with how our team is constructed, and just gotta just find a way, and just find ways to contribute to winning basketball.
Chris Haynes of Yahoo Sports sharing this on Monday. Los Angeles Lakers and Philadelphia 76ers among teams that have expressed interest in trading for Detroit Pistons star Derrick Rose. Prez, what do you have on this?
Well, he makes about $7.3 million, so the Lakers will have to send out about $5.5 million in salaries to make that happen. As we've been talking about, Kuz is right around $2 million, so you have to tack on another $3.5 million to make this trade work. As per terms of the NBA collective bargaining agreement, Rose, the player, 30 years old, still putting up really good numbers. What a great comeback story. It started last season, and it's really continued this year. He has a very equitable contract when you think about it. $7.3 million for a very good scorer off the bench, and he has one more year on that deal for about $7.5 million next season. So if the Lakers pull the trigger, he'd be a nice little pickup.
Does he check the boxes for you, D-Fish, in terms of what you think the Lakers need to, they're 34-9, so I'm not sure what need they have, but a lot of people think they need that secondary playmaker.
Yeah, it's a difficult question for me for a couple of reasons. One, as a coach, talking about
really
somebody else's players, when you have a team that's first in your conference already, it's a little bit strange for me naturally, but it's part of the job as an analyst. And so I do think that a player like D. Rose that can score the basketball on his own, that isn't so reliant on LeBron and AD's ability to make the play for them, or for Rondo to spoon feed him into an assist. they do need that type of player at times. And you think about Lou Williams for the Clippers, for example, or other
Good
teams
analogy.
that just have that guy every night. You know you're going to get 16, 18, 20 no matter what happens. It would be nice to have a guy like that. Every team would want a guy like that.
For sure, but it's always a fine line, Big Game James, because to get a player like that, you have to give a couple things to get him, and that could change things in that locker room and in the rotations as well. So who knows?
Yeah, who knows is the question. But, you know, outside of LeBron, and if Rondo's not available, you know, there are times when the Lakers need a creator. They need somebody who can create their own shot and can create shots for others. That means somebody who can handle, collapse the defense, and, you know, pass or score. So you're going to have to give up something. Yeah. But Rose at 30 years old, he's still a pretty good
problem in this league.
Yeah, keep in mind the average NBA salary is about $9.3 million. So he's about $2 million under that. It's a pretty good bargain. It's a good contract period.
All right, more to come on Access. A tough loss for the Lakers, but the Bald Eagle gets love in Boston. We're back with more after the break.